Fortunately, we started here in Dallas very early to think about what are we doing if the situation is not improving. And we had kind of priorities. Probably the first priority and the most important of all was let's try to keep playing. Let's try to keep offering concerts for a live audience. This is why we are here, and this is a sort of obligation towards our subscription, our community, and also our musicians. The management of the Dallas Symphony Orchestra did a great job in, first of all, as a highest priority, creating a safe environment for our musicians, for our administration, for our entire staff, but also for our audience. We started, as you well know, with just 50 people in the audience, and then we were increasing it until now we have 200 people in the audience, which is a good number. Of course, the hall is so wonderful and big that it looks very small. The fact that we are playing with less musicians has two very good sides. The first one, working with a small orchestra, I'm knowing my musicians better, they are knowing me better, the environment of the rehearsal is more intimate, and there is more personal relationship between the single musicians and me, more than having before me a 120 people orchestra, which reduce the possibility to address the single musicians. The second part, changing the repertoire. We are doing smaller pieces for smaller orchestra, and this is actually very consistent with my idea of musicianship, which is more structured, which is more transparent. There are my musical priorities, transparency, and making audible all the structures which are in one musical work, so that, so to say, we can read the score while we are listening to the music. Fortunately, the repertoire is so big, and we could find very good solution with a lot of creativity, a lot of flexibility, and I think we are presenting a good program, different than what we intended to do, but nevertheless quite interesting. We are not closing, we did not give up, and we are continuing. We started to make music for live audience, and we are keeping doing that.